All right, so this is all new. Ooh, hold on one second. My little air. New haircut. Who this? Oh. All right. So why I said this is awkward is because this is typically the frame that I have, but I bought this new rack, so it's like getting in the way of my frame. But I think when I vlog, I could just do this because this rack is spectacular. Welcome to my world. I did turn the lights out today because I feel like with the lights out and the ring light on, it gives you just kind of like a better vibe. It's a vibe. You want a vibe? Purr. Mm, purr. Maybe just for the effect. Purr. I'm not even saying nothing. I need to say something. Okay, this could still knock me in my head. So let me find the little button. I feel like that's cool. I just don't want any accidents. Like, it's like too perfect. But hey, y'all, hey. Just kidding. Look, y'all, I got a new vest. I went on a date and he got me a vest. It was so cute how everything happened. So I was supposed to go on a movie date, and then I was leaving the nail salon. Oh, new nails too, new hair, new nails. Who's this? Ah, this is Nizzy. What's up? Anywho, I was leaving the nail salon, and I was walking past this boutique. In this boutique, I actually sold my garments in last summer. I sold out. Well, there's one more garment left. And that thing is going to be gone this month. And I'm going to tell you how it's going to be gone. But anywho, I walked past the boutique and I just asked for the owners because the owners kind of know me. And I'm like, hey, are the owners here today? And he was like, no, they'll be in around 3 and 4. And mind you, my date was supposed to be at 3 o'clock. So I was like, okay. And he was like, you can stop by then. At this time, it's like 12. It's like 12. I'm just getting done my nail appointment. I'm about to go home, get dressed, and then go on my date. So I called the guy that I was supposed to go on a date with, and I was just kind of like, hey, there's this place that I used to sell my boutiques, my garments in last summer, and the owner's going to be there this summer. This today around 3. Is it okay if instead of us meeting XYZ where we're supposed to meet, if we can meet on Melrose and you know, I can get some work done, pleasure around the same time. And he was just like, yeah, it's cool. So I ended up going home, getting hella fly, going to the boutique, and he got there before me, but then by the time I got there, he had gone to run errands. So I was just kind of in there and the owner was running super late. So I was just kind of like in there busting it up with the sales associate. And if you know anything about Cosmo Donato, it is my boutique on crack. Like it is literally a custom costume design boutique. It is just so fly. Speaking of flies, what the fuck? Just saw a little gnat in here, and I wonder if my plants are bringing gnats. 'Cause it looks like something's eating on my plants. I gotta research that. 'Cause where the fuck would gnats be coming from? I literally take out my trash every single day. Whatever. Um, yeah, but it's so fly. Like I literally love that boutique. It's so fly. So we're in there and I just start playing like dress up, like play dress up. I put this on, and when I put it on, I literally knew I wanted it. I knew I needed it. I knew I was getting it regardless. Like, didn't even look at the price tag or nothing. I just knew that I'm getting this. I'm leaving out of the store with this on because it's just so fly. And how I styled it, like when I was at the store, I had like this leather trench coat on, my thigh-high Doc Martens, and like some athletic shorts on for my friend's boutique, who he was having a pop-up shop that day too. So I put this on top of the leather jacket. It just made the leather jacket look so fly. So then the guy who I was going to date with, he comes in to the boutique, and I'm like, "Oh my God, look at this. Can you get it for me for my birthday?" And he was like, "When's your birthday?" I'm like, "It passed. It passed, but could you get this for me?" And he's like, "How much is it?" I was like, I don't know. I just put it on. The tag was on the back. He's like, "I can't see the tag." Of course, you can't see the tag. Sales associate, how much is this garment? So the sales associate, he actually gave us 20% off because I had technically an employee. Like I got ties, I got connects, so he gave me 20% off. Like, okay. And I'm so obsessed with it. Look at it, y'all. Look at it with my miss factor. It's just like triple chain gang, bad bitch, legit. And I'm wearing it every day this summer. Yes, I am. The only thing is like this material where the like the vest is, it's kind of like that denim that catches on to everything. So I got to be really careful about it because it seems like it can get linty real fast. And y'all know me, I don't really like lint. Let's talk about this haircut. Yo, I am a Melrose girl. I have come to the conclusion like I belong with Melrose. Like Melrose has raised me. But the place that I went to get my hair cut was on Melrose too. It's called Planet Salon. It's a Veda concept salon on Melrose Avenue. I used to walk past it every single day going to work. Um, in 2000, 17, was it 2017? Because I wasn't driving, I wasn't even Ubering at that time. I was literally a bus girl. And I had lived in Crenshaw with my best friend, and the way to get to my salon, I had to take a bus to La Cienega. Was that La Cienega or La Brea? I think La Brea, La Cienega. La Cienega. La Cienega and Melrose, if I'm correct. Yeah, I don't know. It's La Cienega or La Brea. They had whatever. I got off the bus and then I would have to walk down to my shop. And I remember every time I walked past my shop, I walked past salon, the Planet Salon shop, and I always remember how cute it was. I'm like, there was like this graffiti on the outside of it of Marilyn Monroe with like really cute hair, colorful hair. It was just bomb, but it was super bougie shop. So I always just kind of walked past it, but I didn't feel very invited in. So as I'm leaving to go on my date, this is before I get back to Melrose. So I just got my nails done, calling the guy to see if like we can meet on Melrose instead. And I just walked past Planet Salon and I'm just like, I went in because I wanted a trim on my back. And I was just like, hey, like, could you just cut a little 2 inches off my back? And then she was like, she kind of felt like I need layers, and I'm like, I don't want layers. I had them. I want my mullet. Like, I don't want I want it to be an obvious mullet. So then We set an appointment. It was like that was on Sunday, Saturday. That was on Saturday. So we set an appointment for a Tuesday. I came on Tuesday, um, which was yesterday, and I got my hair cut. So when I got there, I was just like, okay, I've been thinking about it. I don't want layers. Because I know I just really, really wanted my mullet for so long, and I remember that I had got to a beautiful length for a mullet, and Courtney had gave me layers, and although I love my hair, like, oh my god, anytime Courtney does my hair, I'm obsessed with it, and I loved it that time too, where she gave me layers instead of the mullet, but this time, I just was like, "I don't want the layers. It's not what I wanted before. I finally grew them back out. Let's just keep the mullet look, keep it long. If it doesn't look like what I want it to look, I'll just add extensions. I have like 3 bundles sitting here, like, just keep it long." But I was able to, um explain or express to her what I wanted my top to look like. Like, I'm just like, my haircut right now looks like what I want it to look like, but I need it to look like this with a cut instead of style. So when my hair wasn't cut, y'all remember my bangs was like down here. I was like, oh, my bangs got long. I could style it like this by just like when I bump it, put the bump at the top and then flatten it and have it like do that sit up like the 90s, like the girls did in the 90s. But I get tired of doing that. And then to be honest, like when you have to use heat to style, you're putting too much heat in. You're putting more heat in than you need to because you're not happy with the look if it doesn't have that style in it. So I just was like, I want that look cut in. This little piece bothering me the whole time I'm talking. So yeah, just to say she completely understood the look I was going for. She was very delicate, she was very experienced. She was just me as a hair cutter, like how delicate I am with the braids, how I know what I'm talking about, like all of those things. She was that, but with haircuts. And thank you, Julia, because I am obsessed with my look. I'm obsessed with the results. It was like she did exactly what I wanted. Not too much, not too little. She didn't try to persuade me to get anything. It was just kind of like, okay, I understand. She still gave me a little layer in the back, and I'm not mad at it. I do feel like when my back is layered, it makes it look a little thinner. And my goal is to make it look thicker. But when I watched what she was cutting off the stuff that needed to be cut off anyway. Like she 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 was getting to it. She did want to slice into my ends, like to thin them out, and I'm just like, no, because my hair gets greasy, it's gonna get thinner anyway. And I'm like, I love the way it looks. I literally love the way it looks. She was able to keep like a little circle so you can see my mohawk too. Now let me make sure that it's like placed the way she placed it. But yeah, she was able to do my little mohawky hawk, like have it like that, and then like that. And it's so cute. I have my Pamela Love earrings on. So I wanted to do an unboxing on live, but the day that I wanted to wear these earrings on my date, and it was just kind of like it was too much going on. I was like, it's no way I'm gonna be able to go live, do an unboxing before it's time for my date so I could wear these earrings. So I literally got dressed, took the package with me in the Uber. I literally got the content as I was taking them out the box, like the little B-roll, BTS, whatever content. And I still feel like I want to do some type of voiceover over top of the content, I made a reel, but it wasn't as good as I wanted it to. It was good, but was it as good as I wanted it to be? But I have the content, but I got the content in the car as I'm on my way to my job interview slash date situation. That sounds messy. It wasn't that. Rewind if you want to. Y'all know what it was. Anywho, um, so then yeah, these earrings. Okay, so for some reason, because I knew I was getting a package from Pamela Love, but I didn't know what it was gonna be, but I automatically imagined it was gonna be a necklace. Like, I just knew it was gonna be a necklace, and I was like, "Oh, great, like, another necklace," and, I'll keep it on all the time because I don't know if you guys remember last summer, I had, like, the little gold chain that I never took off. I had an N initial that stood for my mom, and then me and my sister, like, it just was like a family, like, an initial, and my mom actually bought it for me. I had a plate that said Ms. and it looked very much like my tags. That's actually the plate chain that said Ms. is why I got my tags to look like I do. It was my inspiration. Then I got so Ms. and oh, and then it was just like a name necklace that said Aquarius, and they were layered, and I never took them off, and I loved it. And then I wanna say, I don't know, I think I took them off in the gym and left them there, but I lost them all at once, and I had gone to the security like, "Hey, did you see my like, these little dainty necklaces?" Like, one says my name, literally Ms., the other one says Aquarius, and no one ever found them, so I feel like the janitor probably tossed them or maybe someone took them and tried to sell them, melt them down or whatever. They was gold plated, not 100% gold, so now y'all got played. Anywho, um, but I didn't get a necklace. Like when I opened it, it was earrings, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know, like it's just so random that I got earrings. Two of my ear holes on this side are split. They have been split since the first one split when I was like in sixth grade, middle school vibes, and the second one split. So when the first one split, I started using the second one as like a ear hole, and the second one split. I don't even remember when my second hole split, but it was like somewhere around the end of high school, beginning of college type vibes, like a long time. I have never had ear holes. Now, did I still wear earrings? Yeah, I was still wearing earrings for a while. I would wear clip-ons, and then there was these clip-on pieces that you could get from Claire's and little like stores like that, where you put the earring inside, like the regular earring inside the clip-on, and then you clip it on. And those work too. I used to do both of them. Then I just got to the point where I didn't give a fuck about earrings. Oh, when I cut my mohawk. When I first cut my mohawk, because I'm allergic to fake earrings, and even those little Claire clasps, like I was allergic to those a little bit too. So when I clip it on and take it off, it would be like crusty, musty, like crusty, pussy gravel, like behind my ears, all around my ears. So, it looked ugly. It looked really, really nasty. So when I cut my mohawk and my ears were exposed, I was like, "Okay, we just not wearing earrings because that is just I'm not about to have no crusty ears." So when I got the package and the package was earrings, I was super confused. Like, this don't even got ear holes. Like, this is random. But I do. And the ear holes that split were on the same ear, but for some reason nothing ever split in this ear. And in this ear, I have like 5 or 6 ear holes in this ear. Like I have tons of ear holes like up and down this ear. This whole thing is pierced. Now that I use them, and a lot of them might be closed, but there's holes in there. So when I held the earrings together, they look so, so pretty. So I was like, well, maybe these were made. See, it looks like a little heart. And I was like, well, maybe these were made to be worn next to each other. And that's perfect because I have two ear holes over here that are next to each other. So I feel like when I'm on this side, it's just a vibe. It's like soup, haircut, mohawk, mullet, AirPod because the bitch needs to hear, and then Pamela Love. Like that's just a vibe. But these are heavy. They look light or small, but they're actually heavy. And I don't think they're real because they still make my ears crust, but not as much as my ears used to crust when I was younger. But they make me like crusty a little bit. But they're pretty. So I make sure to take them off at night. I don't sleep on them because nobody wants 4 Ritz ear holes. Like that's a lot. But yeah, I just feel so cute. Like I feel beautiful. That's what I feel. Like the haircut, the new nails, the earrings, like everything. I just feel like the new vest. Like, I just feel like yo bitch could never. Yo nigga could never. Ah! Why did I get on here? I definitely it wanted to talk about my new haircut. Oh, because I didn't get content of it. The girl, she got content at the salon, the hairstylist, but she got content wrong lighting. And I knew it was wrong lighting when she was getting it, but she showed me the pictures afterwards, and I actually was like, oh, they're kind of nice. They were actually nice, like against the lighting, the sunlight. But literally, if I would have pivoted like right here and went on that side and got the pictures, they would have been pristine. So I went to get some content on the rooftop, and then, of course, someone's randomly having a party on a rooftop the day I want to get content. I'm like, "Are you serious?" So security was just kind of like, "Hey, it's private event up here. Like, come again tomorrow." So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Get some content. I tried to sleep as pretty as possible, but I noticed this side did get a little whatever, smashed in, but it's not so bad. And I didn't wanna wrap it because I didn't want it to have that wrap look, like, I wanted it to look like I just got out of shop, so yes, a little early morning brain dump. That ain't even no brain dump, that's just, like, me just preening, telling y'all how beautiful I am as I just stare in the camera. That's all that is. And I put on my Instagram, I was like, "Oh, I do have bundles," like, I do have bundles just in case I'm trying to get a little lengthy with it. But I like short hair with the fits I be wearing, cause like, how you supposed to see this fineness? It's the dip in the back for me. It's the dip in the back for me. It's the ah ah her. Anywho, yeah. So I gotta wear the same fit today to go to the roof and take my content, which is a little bit embarrassing, but it ain't that embarrassing. Like, you ain't never seen a fly one. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna wait till it warms up because I don't want any precipitation in the air. Y'all, how was y'all Scorpio moon? Was a red moon, a red, a blood full moon eclipse in Scorpio in the same week that Gemini season started, all whilst retrograde is going on. Like, if y'all feeling crazy, don't worry about it. It's all a life lesson. It's okay. So, I was breaking it down a little bit earlier. So on the 15th into the 16th, the full moon Scorpio, that blood eclipse moon, was the 15th into the 16th. The 20th was the first day of Gemini. We had already been in Met- Mercury retrograde since the 5th. So all of those things combined really shook up in internal truths combined with unapologetic purpose, if that makes sense. Yeah. So the moon, that eclipse full moon Scorpio, it brought out or it shone a light on all the truths that are put in the dark, all the dark truths that anyone may have, like anyone, like any of your dark truths were exposed over that time. And it's just kind of like, oh shit. Like even about myself, like, and it would be things like we're not doing it on purpose. Like we're literally not just like, oh, I'm this, like, you just might post something, you might say something, whatever it may be, or maybe someone will say something, it whatever it may be. The dark truths or the truths that have been done in the dark came to the light during that time period. So, around the same time period that people's deepest, darkest truths are coming to the light, you have a Gemini season beginning. Gemini season is all about being unapologetic, being yourself, saying what you want, doing what you want, not fearing anyone around you. So when that Gemini season came, it literally was like a spark for everything had that had been exposed during that blood moon. It was like a spark to build your confidence from it. Like kind of like, okay, you exposed me, here I am. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying two, three, four, five fucks. Like I don't care. Here I am. Thanks for exposing me. This is me. This is who I am. And just kind of like in that Kanye unapologetic energy, like that Tupac unapologetic energy. Just it is what it is. Um, and not only like okay with it, but super confident. So you'll see in this time frame a lot of people who can handle it. And Imma say that a lot of people who can handle it, because if you couldn't handle it, like, you basically probably got stuck in that full moon energy, which can lead to a depression, especially if you're not confident about your secrets being pushed to the forefront. Me, I truly don't give 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 fucks. Like, I don't care. I am who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm A-okay. But, yeah, so your truth's put pushed to the forefront, and then it's basically what you're going to do about it. And you can go depressed and go sad and go crying and go like, "Oh my God, how could people know the truth about me?" Or you can go confident and just be like, "Okay, that is who I am. And actually, that is who I am. And actually, I do like that person." The fuck? So, yeah, that's what that energy was for me. And being though it's still in retrograde, I think Mercury is still in retrograde. I feel like it can push the energies a little bit even more aggressively because now you're meeting face to face the things that you wanted to hide, if that makes sense. Yeah. So, and it won't last, and I think that's a good thing because Mercury retrograde, it goes back, um, forward, or the opposite of retrograde, it goes back normal. It goes like retrograde means go backwards, so it's the opposite, so it goes back forward. Mercury will go back, dang, what do they call it? Direct. It'll go back direct. And once it goes back direct, we'll go back to our normal energy. But in this time, in this space, secrets are exposed. We don't give a damn about it. And it's pushing, well, it should push you to become unapologetic about who you are, about where you come from, about any trials and tribulations that you had to push through, because that's all like the deep dark stuff that we don't like exposing or we don't like to talk about are usually the trials and tribulations that we are most scared to push through. So I feel like that's what happened. Like then with Mercury retrograde, like everything's kind of out of whack. Like nothing's consistent. So it's like I have my um all my secrets out here in plain. Then I'm gaining this weird confidence about my secret, and it's allowing a power to come about. nothing feels normal. Like it feels like I'm in a twilight zone because the things that I most was embarrassed about, they're outed. And the things that are outed are I'm now confident about. Like it's crazy, right? It's the total opposite of how you typically would feel. So what happens is since we're in Mercury retrograde, it'll go back direct. Like once Mercury goes direct and this full moon Scorpio energy dies out and Gemini season, we move on through it, move out of it into Cancer season, like that, all of that energy will go away, it'll go back direct, it'll go back normal. But in the time while we're in this energy, it's the time to be super duper confident, like literally paying into profit. Like, what? Like anything that you've ever been embarrassed about, you have now a superpower about it. Take advantage of it. Y'all, I got a tooth missing somewhere. Where is it? Over here. I got a tooth missing. It's been missing since forever. Now there's this viral thing going viral saying someone cracked their veneer on a damn crab leg or something like that. I usually hide this. I usually laugh like this. Now people are confident about like we got gaps. Okay. Then my split ear. That was embarrassing. Nigga sent me a pair of earrings in the mail. Thanks. Now I'll be super confident about it. Now I'm done made a whole new shape. Now I'm gonna created something that the average person would not create because they see two earrings and one goes here and one goes there. You get it? I have alopecia patches, y'all. I have alopecia. That's why I do the mohawk. I have alopecia patches, and usually it's shaved like smooth, like my face, so y'all can't see where the alopecia starts and stops. So this hair grows right here. This hair grows right here. This hair is just like smooth as a damn baby. Or it grows, but it grows really, really like take it off. Actually, while you at it, take more hair off. Make me fall so in love with my hair because you took so much off. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's being confident. It's like an unapologetic confidence in who you are. The things you tried to hide are actually your superpowers. So, thanks for sticking with me for 32 minutes. I hope this uploads really, really fast because lately it's been taking me hours for one upload and I just can't get a hang of it. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I try to keep it on Wi-Fi. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. Hold on, I gotta get my hair cut back to what it is. I always want to push it to the side, but she styled it to the front this time. But she said that it's wispy enough that I can push it to the side. But yes, yeah. Anywho, um, thank you. Why am I saying thank you for y'all? Bye. Okay.